Morning everybody, Rob Thomas Woodworking here. Next project that I'm creating is some farmhouse style benches for my kitchen. Not sure if I'm going to do a farmhouse style table yet. I kind of have a tabletop made, but we're going to start with the benches and we'll see about the table. I most likely will just make one to match the benches. What I'm going to use is some cedar here that I ripped and planed already on one side. But now I'm going to rip these through this side so this side is flush. I will probably end up painting these white and then I'll do a wood top. So I got the table saw set up already. Gonna get you guys in here. This is only a 10-inch and the blade can't go that high, so I'm gonna just very lightly rip off one edge and then I'm gonna have to flip it this way to rip it again, so I got two good sides, or four good sides actually. All right, now we got clean board all the way around. I will have to sand these a little bit here, but not too much since they are gonna be the legs. So next thing I have to do is cut them down I'm gonna want my bench 2 feet high-ish. So I'm gonna have to measure these, cut them down. The top, I believe I'm going to use some oak. I think, unless I use something thicker with a live edge, I haven't really figured that part out yet. But next up is cutting these down to probably like 23 inches, and that's gonna be pretty good for me here. So I'll obviously pick out the better side. This has got a crack, so I'll cut them down this way. So what we're gonna do is move over here to the chop saw. Move my nice camera here. Set this up over here. There we go. All right. So, actually cutting these this way leaves me kind of a cool little, some scrap here. Sure, you could use these for something one day, but they're just kind of real thin pieces of kind of like barnwood cedar. So figure out a use for those one day. Alrighty. Figure out which side I want here. Probably make this my good side. So I'm gonna cut this side flush down wherever this is right here. Get that out here. Measure my 23 inches. So I'm gonna get this one perfect how I want it. And then this one's gonna be my guide. All right, so that's the line I wanna cut. And I gotta cut this end off. So I actually wanna put that blade right on the edge here like this, because that line's 23, so I wanna cut it on this side of that line. Right there. All right, I'm gonna use this one as my guide and keep going here until I get all of them. Again, I'm gonna make sure one side is flush. Just to make sure, I'll trim one blade off here. Flush right there. Looks like I got a sliver already this morning. Oh, okay. Is he here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. I'll be in there in a minute.
I gotta go upstairs.
Okay. That's 4 of them. 4 more to go. Looks like I am gonna have to cut these one more time. They're all just a tad little bit thicker or thinner than others. The width-wise, which is fine. But I want them all the same. So, that won't be that hard to do. Again, I'll do that on the table saw after this. Cut that out of there. Don't care about this knot. All right, last one. All right, that is all 8. Moving back over here. All right, so as you can see here, they kind of all have a little bit different heights. So I am gonna find the shortest one, which looks like it's this one. This one's a little janky here. Going through the planer a little bit awkward, but that's fine. You won't really notice. So I'm gonna move this, raise my blade up a little bit. So this is the one we're gonna use for the test as the guide. And we're just gonna shave off a little bit so they're all the same height. So let me throw this down over here for you. After this, we should have 8 good legs. We actually found this one's the shortest, so we're gonna run them one more time through. All right, there you go. 4 legs per table. All right.